Okay, today I'm going to be making brinner on my 1908 Home Comfort wrought iron range, which I can run on coal or wood. So I will be making bacon and eggs, and if you don't like it, cook your own food. I'm not cooking for you. Woo, I'm already pre-annoyed. It's hot in here. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and make sure the firebox is clean. I need to clean this stove too. I haven't done the spring cleaning on it. Okay, the firebox is clean. We're not burning coal. I have some bituminous coal over there. That's 500 pounds of bituminous coal in those white bags. We're not going to use that. That's better for heating anyway, but it will burn longer. I'm actually going to take a shortcut, and I'm going to use this. This will burn for 3 hours. Since we are burning, well, that's the equivalent of wood, I've switched to the flat side of the grate. If we were burning coal, coal likes lots more air, so it would like the holy side of the grate. This side. That's for coal, that's for wood. Here are some clinkers down there. Let me get these out of the way. Okay, those are impurities in the coal. Here's a big clinker right there. And they're hard. You can burn clinkers a second time, but they're terribly inefficient. Okay, let's go ahead and light the stove. And yes, I'm using a modern lighter. I'm not Amish. I have my own style, and I have class. Just because I like old things does not mean I'm in the past. I'm in 2026 using my free will. I will never understand why some people cannot get that. I have literally had people in my comments say, "This man is living in 1920. If I was living in 1920, how would you be reading my comments, smart one?" Anyway, wow, I am spicy today. However, these eggs and the bacon will not be spicy. Also, I almost forgot, we need to have all of the dampers on this stove open when we light it, which I don't know if this one's open. I think it is not. This will really help once we're there. Now that damper is open right there, so the smoke can go straight up the chimney instead of circulating around the oven box. Okay, well, I'm going to work on building the fire and getting the stovetop hot. A lot of people wonder how I control the temperature on this. It is a matter of cutting the air supply to the fire. The less air a fire gets, the less hot it is. See, so you can starve the fire of air with this, a damper. I decided to add some bituminous coal as well. But you gotta get this, you gotta get a good fire going before you put the coal on. Okay, the fire is somewhat going. So this is the equivalent of the high heat side of the stove, and this is the low heat side of the stove. This is medium. Let's see if the skillet is hot enough. Let's place some bacon in there. Usually I will cut my bacon, but I don't have any scissors right now. Yep, it's hot enough. Let's go ahead and move this skillet to the front of the stove over here. Okay, I had to go inside for just a quick second because my phone said too hot, and it said it needed to cool down basically. It said temperature something or other, cool down. So I took my phone inside my grandma's house and put it in the refrigerator for like 3 minutes. Anyway, let's get back to cooking. It is 91 degrees out here. In here it's hotter with the stove on. And it's also a mess in here. The bacon is cooking away. Before my phone shut off, I was going to show you the fire going through there and explain what more of the dampers do. So this damper back there, you can see the smoke going straight back into there. Here, let me turn on my flash. Right there, that damper at the very back there. That is controlled by this little switch right here. If you switch it, the heat and the smoke go down this wall right there, and then they go to down there, and then they go straight back up the chimney. The purpose of that is for convection heat in the oven. So that is what that is. That's a clean out. Obviously, it says clean out right there. This is where you can store pots and pans. And then this is an ash clean out, which is full, and I forgot to clean. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll have to deal with that later. This right here turns the burner grate. And this was made by the Wrought Iron Range Company. So you can see a W, an I right there, an R, and a C-O. That's their crest. Oh, and I almost forgot. This is a warmer. This keeps food warm. So if you're cooking stuff and have guests coming over, you can put the cooked food in there to keep it warm until they arrive, until dinner's ready. And this is a water reservoir right here. While you cook, you heat up water in here so that you have hot water to do your dishes. And then this is another damper right there. That kind of pushes the smoke back a little bit over the fire. It acts as a damper as well to better control the temperature as well. Okay, our bacon is almost done. Let's check our fire. Oh, it's going good, and some of the coal is igniting too. It smells very sulfury. Okay, the bacon is done. Now I'm going to scramble the eggs. I'll scramble them. Let me put these here and not drop these. Okay, here we go. That's one. I shouldn't have done that one-handed. Dadgummit. Okay, these eggs are going to finish quite fast. I'm cooking them in the bacon grease. I really should have salted them, but I didn't. And I could have added milk too, and I could have added pepper, but I forgot to bring the salt out here, and the pepper, and the milk. Okay, the eggs are done. And here is the finished meal. Now I'm going to go try it.